like to call to order. Today is Tuesday, January 13th. It is 6 o'clock p.m. And start the Raymore Arts Commission meeting. Can we have a roll call, please?
Commissioner Sabor?
Here.
Commissioner Hightower?
Here.
Commissioner Bob Berry?
Present.
Commissioner Jessica Berry?
Present.
Commissioner Setzer?
Present.
Commissioner Graves?
Present.
And Commissioner Cunningham absent.
All right, stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, we have a quorum? Right, we don't have any public, so we can skip to staff reports. Melissa?
Thank you. First, I do want to mention that coming up March 27th in Columbia is the MACA one-day professional development day for community arts agencies throughout the state. If anyone is interested, I will be sending more information out on that. It's an all-day or a 10 to 4 type thing, and they're actually the Missouri Arts Council is, so this would be put on by the Missouri MACA, the Missouri Association of Community Arts Agencies, for the 27th. The 28th is a Saturday, and Missouri Arts Council is doing their creative communities that day also in Columbia, so they're trying to coordinate those things. So if anyone is interested, there is room in the budget to make that happen if anyone would like to attend. I don't really want to go by myself, so if no one's interested, I'm not sure that I would be able to make it, but if anyone else wants to go, we could make a plan for that. And so I'll send out more information on that, but just put those dates on your calendar if you might be interested. And it's just a lot of different arts people from different arts commissions and arts agencies and nonprofits and cities as well, just like ours, coming together and learning from each other and just sharing some of their stories and programs. And it's a really good way to steal or borrow ideas for other things people are doing. And then, of course, the Missouri Arts Council is where we received our grant last year, our grants, so always good to connect with them as well. Also, the next event that the commission has scheduled is the Power Perspectives Art Competition. That's Friday, April 17th at Centerview is the actual reception and awards event. That will be kind of an all hands on deck for helping. The afternoon before is when we'll be collecting the art at Centerview. I will go ahead, since I have officially shared this information with you now, all of the information is updated on our webpage. I'll go ahead and share this on social media and through all of our other channels. There's a full page ad for this event in the upcoming review magazine that you all should be getting in your mailboxes within the next few days, hopefully by the weekend. So we'll go ahead and start promoting that. Last year we had, I can't really remember, close to 70 entries, which was really nice because those entry fees did pay for all of the awards, which is what we want. So anyway, hoping that will be another great, successful event. So please do put that on your calendars. And of course, as we get closer, I'll share more information about that and where we are with entries. The entry form is open right now, but you know, we artists do like to leave things for the last minute, so I'm sure the most entries will come in the last 2 weeks. And that concludes my staff report this evening.
Thank you. Let's see, any questions or concerns from Melissa?
Just a quick question. I was wondering if we had a chance to invite the jazz trio that played last year to perform this year for this particular event, or were they available, or have you heard anything? Thanks.
Yes, I have been in contact with our person at the Missouri Arts Council that is graciously working to fund some of our events through grants. And while we can't we're working out trying to get maybe a partial grant, but our grant that we received for the children's art event, like their fiscal year runs from July to June. So we kind of already took up our opportunities, but he's working on it. But I do believe that they will be able to find a way to partially fund the same jazz trio. And the Ryan Marquez is his name, and he is on board with coming back. So I just need to know that he has confirmed that his availability. But he was really excited about the possibility of coming back, and it was just the perfect kind of nice entertainment, but not in your face, like nice background music that really set the scene. So yes, they will likely be back, and we will have to pay for most likely a portion of that fee, but that's totally doable. So, yeah.
Thanks.
So if I'm correct, the next is the consent agenda. And we have we'll need two motions. The first one is approval of minutes from the August 12th, 2025 meeting.
So if there are no issues with either of the minutes, for those of you that have reviewed them, hopefully everybody, you can actually do one motion to approve the entire consent agenda if whoever makes that motion lists out A and B, and then you can vote on that rather than doing two separate votes. And yeah, so you can do that if you'd like.
Thank you. Okay, so a motion to approve the minutes from the meetings of August 12th and November 12th.
So moved.
Second.
Okay.
All right, and so,
We need to vote.
oh, okay, so all for approval? Or-
Aye.
And then any abstentions? One, okay. So 5 approvals, 1 abstention?
We can excuse.
And then any comments from the commissioners?
I would like to comment on a couple of things from December. Because she asked for,
Well, this is just on the minute, so I
Oh.
think we could save that for the
yeah, okay.
commissioner comments at the end. Okay, thank you.
So now we need to do new business? Sorry about that. All right, so we need approval of the fiscal year, the 2026 commission work plan. And then Melissa, you can give us a report on that?
So the items on this work plan, and if you're following on your screen, you can open the document, but it was sent to you in the packet, are essentially what we discussed as in the December work session as the general goals of the commission for fiscal year 2026. So this is meant as a guide to guide the commission through programs and events. It, of course, can be changed because you're the commission and you can decide what you want to do, but it's always nice to have a guide to work from. So this item just seeks your approval of this work plan.
I need some help getting it to open. Who wants to download it? I just want to look at it.
Oh, there you go. Is that it?
Wait, no, is it? Does it, I thought you
Yeah,
were supposed to
it's
have
pretty
amounts.
This isn't a budget, is it? It's just a bulleted point?
If you go on the meeting files, you'll be able to click that on your agenda.
It has, we're at,
Okay, I can share my screen.
okay.
Okay, do you see?
So we're looking at Roman numerals 1, 2, and 3?
Yes, purpose and duties don't change. Membership doesn't change. Goals and tasks here are listed. There are a few more on the second page if you want to let me know when you're ready for me to scroll.
Everyone ready?
Ready? Okay, I'm gonna scroll. Okay.
All right, if everybody's reviewed, can we get a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Can we get a second?
Second.
Thank you. All right, and then we have the allocation of the thank you. All right. All right, can we get a vote to approve?
Aye.
Aye.
All in favor? Oh, that's what I just said. All right.
Apologies. In between the motion and second, you can ask for any discussion, any further discussion before we vote. It's okay, you can, let's do it now, it's fine. Go ahead.
Thanks. Excuse me. The Sounds of South Kansas City was able to put on a Christmas concert. They had to change locations. They ended up at the Belton Methodist Church, which they packed. They packed the parking lot, the street around it, and everything else. They brought in all the chairs, and we had standing room only. It was well received. People wanted us to do it again, and John Wilson wants to do it again. It came up kind of late last year, but I was wondering if there's a way to add a couple $100 to try to help them to have music for that. They put on a full concert. They even had the singing was actually quite good, and it was so well received. I just wondered if and I'm sorry I wasn't at the meeting when you got to discuss this. They thought I should be at work.
That's okay. We didn't discuss any monetary allocations
I
at
didn't
that
know if
meeting.
there would be
It
anything
was just
left.
in general, but we certainly can go over that.
Okay.
Yes,
Thank
at a
you.
future meeting. Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully this one will be in order. We have allocation of $7,000 for the temporary public art. Melissa?
Excuse me, I'm still trapped.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I ended the broadcast. 1 second.
Thank you.
Okay. So this item seeks approval of the allocation of $7,000 for temporary public art. This is our rotating public art program. This would be for 2 art pieces, for 2-year leases on each of the pieces. One of them is going to replace the sculpture at Memorial Park, Plight of Awa, that is, our lease is ending this spring. And the second location, I do have an updated, well, it's not updated, but I do have the public art in the parks in our memorandum of understanding with the Parks Department. They select the locations for the art, and the Arts Commission selects the art to go in that location. I'm actually going to, my apologies. I'm going to share my screen one more time because I do have that here on my screen. And their next area, their next priority area is that South Trailhead on the Memorial Park Arboretum Trailhead that's at Lucy Webb at the crosswalk. Where you enter, so the trail goes the whole length. So that's their number one priority location, so that would be suggested to be the second location for the temporary art, and that again would be a 2-year lease. The $7,000 is to cover, so we had issues with the actual Sculpture on the Move program, with the program manager kind of leaving me high and dry when we had an issue with one of our sculptures last year. So it was decided in the work session last month to just try to find our own sculptures, do our own call for artists. And we have a lot of contacts with artists that are in the general area that have previously put art in our parks or art for this program. So we will put our own call out to procure art for those 2 locations. Eventually with Sculpture on the Move, their program is going to be increasing the artist payment from currently right now it's $2,000 for a 2-year lease, $1,000 paid upon installation, $1,000 when they remove the art. They're going to be going up to at least $3,000 or $4,000 starting next year. Just the quality of art, the price of materials, the size of the art just keeps getting lower, smaller. So it's time. So we can get ahead of that just a little bit by going ahead and offering $3,000 to the artist for a 2-year lease. So that would be $6,000, $3,000 to each artist, and then $1,000 would be also put in a restricted fund for covering the concrete that we need to put for the new pad at the second location, any maintenance that might be needed over the course of our lease of the piece of art. So I will stop sharing my screen. Oh, not that way. But that does conclude my staff report on that, unless anyone has any questions.
Does that fee include insurance on the piece?
The city, our insurance policy covers any art that we install, yes.
So just to double check, the next 2 pieces of temporary art are going to go on the north side, replacing one that we have now, and on the south side, close to Lucy Webb of Memorial Park, correct?
Correct.
Cool. Thank you.
And I had a question for staff too. So the money that's being set aside here to procure the art is going ahead with the idea of dealing directly with the artists instead of going through Art on the Move and the
Correct.
bid down process then?
Correct. So we won't have to put together our 20 favorites. We'll just get to pick from whichever ones come in. It was easy because there were, 100 pieces to choose from, but we'll just see how this goes with doing our own call, which we used to do a few years ago anyway. So, yeah. And then this allocation of $7,000 is so that we don't have to worry about that second payment coming out of the budget in 2028. It's all taken care of right here.
All right, any more questions or comments? All right, can we get a motion?
Yes, so moved.
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, all in favor? All right, any commissioner comments?
Yeah,
All right, can we get a motion to adjourn?
Moved.
A second.
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right. Thank you, everyone. It is 6:21, and we are adjourned.